I've struggled with addiction for about 8 years on and off and never was able to get help. Felt like my identity as a person was to be an addict, drugs and everything that comes with it. I was pretty hopeless and accepted my fate as dying in addiction.
I've tried this before as far as asking for help, and we get that stigma as a felon or as a person coming out of an institution that the community's against us and that we've ruined our opportunity.
My hopes, honestly, are just that she succeeds and excels where she needs to. Without the program, I just don't think that her and I would be where we're at.
In Natrona County, what we needed, desperately needed, was a way to pool all of our resources together in our community. We just needed a way to bring all those people together, focus their effort, and address some of these issues that we're seeing.
I think that we really believe that working as a team and with community partners, that we can make Natrona County a place where everyone can do a little better, lead a little bit more of a healthier life. And each of us, I think, has a story or a lived experience that pushes us to do better. Natrona Collective Health Trust is a private foundation whose purpose is to benefit the health and well-being of the residents of Natrona County. Over 25% of Wyomingites have experienced 2 or more adverse childhood experiences. So these are experiences like homelessness, having a parent incarcerated, living in poverty that truly affects their brain development, that leads them to coping behaviors that aren't healthy, like substance abuse. So we're really wanting to get to the root causes and prevent adverse childhood experiences from happening in general.
Some of the challenges that the 1224 Club tries to address in the community is to provide a accessible, reliable place for people to come in and find help for recovery from addiction.
The 1224 Club has been really impactful in my life by letting me build my life around my recovery instead of trying to just fit recovery in where I could.
It's a very real disease, and the numbers aren't going down. There's increased drug use across the board. I feel like I can go to any member of the Collective Health Trust and talk about what needs the 1224 Club might have, and even pitch ideas for areas we see in the community that there might be lagging some resources.
This time to get the help and the direction from people in our community, it's been life-changing. It's completely changed. I actually feel like there's people out there to help me now.
Essentially, the Natrona Collective Health Trust was our vessel to pool all these resources in our community and bring them all together. The majority of people that are successfully completing our program have not reoffended and have not returned to the detention center.
We serve children with and without special needs. And I kept thinking, why are we not catching these kiddos when they're newborns or right out of the gate with early intervention services? How are they falling through the cracks? The Collective Health Trust has supported is projects that I would never have been able to accomplish without their support.
I had my daughter, Carter, almost 6 weeks early. She was born in Colorado, and we ended up being in the NICU there for about 12 or 13 days. She was on oxygen. When we got home, we saw my home health care nurse. I was like, listen, I'm a first-time mom. I'm concerned about everything, you know? So she actually referred the Child Development Center, and there's so much I've learned that I wouldn't have learned without the program. But I just don't think that she'd be where she is right now if we didn't have the RISE program.
We've changed Wyoming's thought process on serving at-risk infants so that everybody across the state born into an at-risk situation is going to have the support they need.
I just want the kids in Natrona County to be able to have the best future that they can, but also the best present, to be as healthy as they can be.
We've been very fortunate ever since the Collective Health Trust came to life to be a partner with them because they believe in early intervention. They believe in the Child Development Center.
Without the Collective Health Trust, we wouldn't have near the community engagements that we have with like-minded organizations around Natrona County. They've really opened the door for partnerships, collaboration, and networking across the board.